Hey, Team Transforming Lives. I am back, Bobby. I am back with Tuesday Tidbits. I apologize. January got a little crazy for me, and I have not been on for Tidbits, Tuesday Tidbits for a while. So I wanted to jump on today because, hold on a second here, because we are, many of us are inside. It's really, really cold this week in Iowa. I think in the Midwest in general, actually all over. I think it's pretty cold this week. And just in the past week, I have heard multiple people say, I'm so sick of the cold. We're stuck inside. My family's driving me crazy. What in the world? You know, like, I'm done, you know? And so I thought, you know what? That's what I'll do Tuesday Tidbits on today. What do we do in that moment? Maybe we're that person that's stuck inside. Maybe you're not used to having kids running around during the day and you're just at your wit's end. What can we use from the starter kit? Because this is kind of, my kids are screaming in the background. I don't know if you can hear them, so kind of fits well with this video. Anyway, what can we use from the starter kit to help keep the sanity in our house when we're stuck inside? Hey, Kelly. So I'm going to start with the first oil, our new starter kit. Amazing. This is one of my absolute favorite oils. This is one of Travis's favorite oils. Valor Essential Oil. So this is a brand new oil in the starter kit. This oil was in the starter kit when I started back in 2006. So this one, Valor, as you know, means courage. Back in biblical times, it has been said that the soldiers used to rub spruce on their shoulders to give them courage before battle. That is a main oil in the Valor blend. Valor is great for calming and just helping you feel grounded and confident. So, and I love the smell of this one. So actually today I put it in my face lotion. So before I did my makeup, I put a drop of Valor on my face, put it all over. Great for skin, but also when you're breathing that in, it's grounding, it's calming, it's giving you confidence. So if you're struggling with your week, being cooped up inside, grab your Valor, start with a little courage. Then we have a couple oils in the starter kit that are really good for calming not only us as adults, but also our children. So brand new oil in the kit, which also was in the kit back when I started 12 years ago, Peace and Calming. So this is an old bottle of Peace and Calming, as you see. But Peace and Calming smells phenomenal. I absolutely love the smell of Peace and Calming. But when your kids are running around, when they're just absolutely wild, rub a little on your hands and just kind of walk up to them and kind of rub it on their shoulders, maybe stick it in a diffuser, diffuse it. Peace and Calming is very calming for a lot of pets, for a lot of children, for a lot of adults. Now, just like you'll hear me say this a lot, just like one oil is good for one person, it might not be good for somebody else. That's why we recommend getting the whole starter kit. Because if you order one oil for one incidence and that's not the oil for you or for that thing, you might miss out on a lifetime of the amazing benefits of oils. The reason I bring this up now is because Peace and Calming, for me, does the opposite. Like 90% of people that I talk to tell me how calming Peace and Calming is. Britta Dimler, who's a Crown Diamond in Young Living, she was a social worker. I believe it was in the emergency room at the hospital, and she used to rub Peace and Calming on during those real stressful times in the hospital. Now, when I use Peace and Calming, it keeps me up at night. It makes me hyper. Peace and Calming is not the one for me, but it's definitely an oil to try for your children, for your pets, and maybe even for you. So lavender, if Peace and Calming, if you find that it makes you like the Energizer Bunny, like it does for me. Lavender. So lavender is very calming. When everything starts to get hyped up, maybe you want to put a movie in, maybe you want to relax, maybe it's nap time. Lavender is great. Not only diffuse, but you can rub it on the back of your neck, maybe on your forehead. Rub your hands together. Anytime you use an oil, always breathe it in. Because when it gets to when we breathe in, everything that we smell is going directly to our brains. and we can get the benefits, the most benefit out of it when we're smelling it while we're putting it on. So you can use lavender that way. Frankincense is another very grounding and calming one. My favorite place to put that is on the back of my neck where your brainstem is. So I have one more oil from the starter kit, although I'm going to try to sneak a couple other ones in here, I think. Maybe your kids are running around and getting a little wild, and maybe you have, maybe one falls down and gets a bump or an owie. Grab your pan away. Instead of having massive in your house, grab pan away. And first of all, the kids love oils. At least in my house, the kids loved oils from a wee little time, and if I put oils on them, they felt like amazing. Oils and a little kiss on the boo-boo. But grab your pan away on it, and give them a hug and send them on their way. So wanted to pull out pan away for that reason. The other thing I want you to think about is I truly believe that when we have weather systems like this that force us to be cooped up inside, I really believe that it's God's gift to us to actually take time to invest in our family and maybe even get some stuff done around the house. So I don't know about you guys, but it's so easy to let life get us busy, and we forget to take times on those little things. Maybe it's playing board games with our children, watching a movie with the family, reading books to our children. Take this time. Instead of letting your mind go down that path of, oh, I can't stand it, let your mind go down the path of, this is a blessing. Now I have a great excuse to hang out with my kids, to hang out with my husband, and make memories that will last forever. So just something to think about. And if you want to get stuff done around the house, I know I'm doing some purging this week and going through some closets and going through some different rooms. The girls want me to help them with their room. It's getting a little overwhelmed with toys. So sometimes I need a little motivation for that. And so if you're looking at the starter kit, peppermint, I get confused with the mirror effect of the screen, but peppermint in the diffuser is a great one, or even in your water. It's a great one to just kind of keep the energy alive and help you get done what you want to get done during the day. So I'm curious, what do you like to do when you're cooped up around the house, or what do you use to keep your sanity when you're stuck inside? So you heard a few of mine. We also love to play games like Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride, card games. We have all kinds of things that we like to do when we're cooped inside. But that's what I'm doing this week. I'm curious, what are you guys doing this week?